This is my audience for my speech.
As an unknown author said, they serve us, but we won't serve them. It's time to lower the drinking age. Meaning, we let 18-year-olds go put their life online and fight overseas for our country, for our freedom and our rights. But at 18, you can't drink because they think it's dangerous. There has been more people that have died overseas at ages 20 to 18 than there has been people drinking from 16 to 21. This has been a very major issue for quite some time. Back then, drinking ages were lower. Considering my dad, for example, he was 18 and was able to drink. However, once he was 19 and a half, that drinking age got lowered. But he was grandfathered into the law where he was still able to drink just because that law applied to him at his age during that time. But they weren't allowed to drink if they weren't already past that law beforehand, if that makes sense. Meaning, if you're already 18, you're able to drink. But if you're 17 and that law got passed before you turn 18, you were not able to drink until you're 21. Underage drinking has been a major problem because once you become an adult at 18, you're able to do everything besides one thing: consume alcohol. Silly, right? Because you can go shoot guns or get shot at, but you can't take a sip or two of something that has alcohol in it. But you can smoke, which causes cancer. My first point is 18 is the age of adulthood in the United States, and adults should have the right to make their own decisions about alcohol consumption, since you can make decisions about everything else. Turning 18 entails receiving the rights and responsibilities of adulthood to vote, smoke cigarettes, serve on juries, get married, sign contracts, be prosecuted as an adult, join the military, go to prison. Which, joining the military includes risking your life, smoking includes risking your life, drinking can include risking your life, but it's not such a hazardous thing. CBN News and CNN News had a huge article about lowering the drinking age, saying it would benefit the economy, because it would. More people would legally be able to drink in bars, restaurants, and other licensed establishments, meaning revenue would increase for private businesses owners, and then greater amounts of tax revenue would be collected by the government. So that could be a way to help our country get out of debt. Not fully, but it could make quite the difference. It's not that it wouldn't be affecting it. Also, another thing is the crime rate would be lower. Right? Lower, crazy, huh? Because you'd think that more people would get in trouble. No. If normalizing alcohol consumption as something done responsibly and in moderation will make drinking less of a taboo for young adults entering college and the workforce. The MLDA 21, meaning the drinking age of 21, date-wise, says that it encouraged young adults to acquire and use false identification documents to get their alcohol. Meaning that someone's going to have a fake ID and then they get charged with way more because they'd get an MIP, a fake ID, and whatever else you want to get charged with, because it's illegal to have a fake ID or have one made. And then you'd also have a crime for an MIP in consumption and false identification. In this area of national security concerns, including terrorism, illegal immigration, and other threats, it'd be better to have fewer fake IDs, because it would also respect the law more, and it'd be able to keep track easily of everybody, just with everything that's been going wrong lately. In conclusion, although that many believe that everyone under the age of 21 is prohibited from consuming alcohol in the United States, underage drinking is allowed in 29 states if done on private premises with parental consent, and 25 states for religious purposes and 11 for educational purposes. Meaning, there's still alcohol being consumed either way at the age of 18. Don't forget that if you're old enough to die, you're old enough to drink.